Alright everybody, welcome. We're here at Charlotte in the Formula Vee. Little disclaimer, I am not a road racer. I have probably 30 minutes seat time in this type of car, and I've never run a race on this configuration of Charlotte. So we're in for something. I don't know if we're in for a treat or a travesty, but let's see what happens here. I'm excited. Really just doing this for fun, just doing this to see what happens. Not holding a lot of weight in the results. My road license isn't something I'm too diehard over. You'll catch me getting angry over some dirt races, but that's about it. Gee, mini Christmas. Well, buddy's ready to go here.
Green flag.
Interesting. I told you it would be interesting. Um, and it looks like I'm not the only one we need to be watching. But yeah, I got the driving line on because I'd rather know where I'm going than not know. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in and riding along with me. Hopefully we don't do anything too crazy as I fucking spin out. But hey, you know what? That's okay. Let's see if we can catch back up. We're not doing as bad as half the field. That first corner, I should have known. If I wasn't like focused on talking and all that, I probably would have gone out of there okay. But, ay. That was a very interesting turn of events there. Not only myself spinning out, but that guy on the grid just said, I'm going for it. Yeah, I anticipate we can pick off a couple positions here and kind of make up for our mistake. Honestly though, I just want to complete all the laps and let that be our only mistake. How about that's our goal, is that's the only mistake we make. And we learn. We're going to learn a lot here, so that's good. You guys will have to let me know if you want to see more of the Formula Vee or if there's any other cars you want me to run. You're getting sprint cars, that's a given. Dirt late models I'm not really that comfortable with. I can try to learn them, but trying to learn more of the wingless, like wingless sprints and midgets, but when you have the wing for so long, it's kind of hard to learn it without it. I can definitely run some more like stock car, NASCAR, late models, things like that, maybe some street stock. I might do some like time attack series too as well. I think if I just kind of opened up my line more and used more of the track, that would help me a little bit. I'd also like, I feel like I'm babying the car in terms of like braking and steering. I feel like I can get a lot more out of the car. I'm just not letting it do what it needs to do. These cars, any open wheel car like this, Indy car, Formula One, I mean the downforce is just, it's crazy. Like they're just so sticky compared to a big stock car like a cup car. I mean, it's just unreal. Oh no. But hey, at least we're seeing other cars now. We kind of have caught ourselves back up a little bit. Honestly, I don't mind just rolling around by myself. That's another thing. These races are kind of timed. They're not really ran to laps, although they count your laps and they give you an estimate about how many laps it'd take. It's actually ran on a timer, so that's kind of cool. I wouldn't mind seeing a future in electric racing. I think it's a cool idea. The Formula E is pretty cool, but hasn't really taken off in America yet. There really isn't any American series running any electric engines, but I think it would be cool if it ended up happening. I don't know that they'll ever get something like that at dirt tracks, but maybe. I think if anything, it would come from NASCAR adopting it. Maybe like the Xfinity series or something runs an electric motor, but I don't think that it would happen unless something big buys into it like that.
Car right. Clear.
Yeah, see how he's like really using up the track. I really need to be more comfortable with the car and able to do that. Kind of like taking wide entrances into turns and hitting those apexes. That's kind of where I lack as a racer. I'm not a road racer by any means, so if anything, running these cars will be entertaining for you guys, and I might learn a little bit, so a little win-win here. Always trying to improve racecraft, that's for sure. About halfway here. Didn't have time to make a paint scheme, or didn't really have any good luck either with the paint scheme. Just kind of a tricky little thing, so I just went with like one of the cooler looking trading paint schemes. I'll show you guys at the end. It's like a Hornet. I'm sure you've seen it before too, so it's pretty cool. I think with some of these cars that I'm just kind of driving for fun, I won't really focus on making my own paint scheme, but of course with the ones I'm focusing on competitively, I'll still rock all the QuickTime Tyler stuff. I actually really enjoy making paint schemes, so let me know if you want, some type of tutorial or even a custom scheme of your own. Hit me up in the private messages and shoot me some ideas. Maybe I can make you something. Couple more laps here. Definitely feel like I've learned the track, but I haven't really, I don't feel like I've gotten really any speed compared to where I started with. I'm not sure. But we're definitely getting more comfortable, and I think that's goal number one of running these cars. And who knows, maybe we'll be able to track my progression over time. I might be winning races before you know it. Probably not, considering the lack of innate skill here, but I can't try to use big words and race at the same time. Still working on the whole talking and racing thing, but we are getting better and better every lap, I think. So thank you guys for tuning in, bearing with me, listening to me, watching me. It means a lot. But all in all here, not bad considering we spun out into corner one. Um, no incidences since then. Really no improvement in terms of like position. We hadn't caught the pack past anybody, but you know, that's okay. I'd rather not really race around other cars anyways. That would just be extra stress, extra danger, so. But yeah, guys, definitely let me know in the comments what kind of cars you like to run, what kind of cars you'd like to watch run. 'Cause I'm all about taking requests here with this stuff. Ooh. Tires got a little chirpy there. Yeah, I feel like if you'd put me back at the beginning of the race with fresh tires, you know, and being with the pack, I would have been able to keep up with them a little bit better because, you know, every lap, every turn, I'm learning a little bit, and I feel good. You know, these cars are fun to drive. I feel comfortable in it. It's nothing that feels like squirrely or dangerous. It's not like you're learning a 410 where you're you're like zigzagging down the straightaways. You know, this is pretty reasonable to learn, so it's been a lot of fun. And yes, I know I haven't shifted one time in this race, but honestly on this track I don't feel like there's a ton of speed to be gained in shifting. I could be completely wrong. There could be a couple areas where I'm just missing it, but I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. And I'm just doing what I'm comfortable with right now, so. Alright, well I wonder if it'll end here when we cross the line or we'll get the white flag.
White flag, white
White
flag.
flag. Alright, one more. Should have had my like lap time tracker up this whole time. That would have been interesting to kind of track, see if I'm improving or not. Ooh. Pushing it just a little bit too much. I don't want to wreck on the last freaking lap now, do I? But yeah, I think in terms of overall race, it was a success. If I didn't make that one mistake, I think we would have been right up there with the pack. So, for my first ever Formula V race, at least for my first ever in a year, I think when it first came out, I might have like dabbled in it just a little tiny bit. But yeah, after taking a 6-month to a year break from it, I cannot complain one bit. So, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Let's finish the race.
You got a slow car on the right. Car stopped on the right.
Alright.
Checkered flag, checkered flag.
There is the beautiful Hornet car that I was talking about. So shout out to the creator here on Trading Paints, but yeah, pretty fun little race. These cars look so silly. But thank you guys for tuning in. Let me know if this is something you want to see more of, or if we should lean towards some other types of cars. Yeah, leave a comment and let me know what you're thinking. But as always, thank you for tuning in. Peace.